How about that, old man? Okay. Bitter Budden? How about that?
Fuck that!
Hey everyone, it's JD and Paul.
Hello everybody.
And we have not done this in 4.5 months, I think. Maybe 5 actually.
When was the last episode?
The last one was like right before Christmas or right before New Year's, I think. We're back, podcast boys. We want to do this on a weekly basis. But it's hard to fund something that takes a lot of effort, but no return. I don't. What's the return on interest?
I don't think you should say all of this.
Yeah, why? It's just hard. It's hard, man. It's hard work. It's hard in these streets. Hey, Patreon/the podcast. No, I'm just kidding. But we will have a discuss
on advertiser friendly.
We will talk about ad revenue soon if I haven't already uploaded the video about that. But hey, Paul's back. Say hi, Paul.
Hello, everybody. What's goody?
Yeah. So
guys, it's been a while since we've done this. So, JD, what have you been up to?
Okay, we're gonna start our podcast like this. We're gonna talk about what we've been up to in the last few months. Welcome new viewers, because I have a lot. I have a lot more now.
You guys already know who this guy is.
Yeah.
My name is Paul Jones the Fourth. Am I gonna say my middle name?
Really middle? Who cares? You just said your full name anyway.
No. They don't know what my middle name is. I'm still a mystery. They can't completely find me.
This is true. This is my buddy Paul. This is our podcast we call This Week in Gaming, Tech, and Nerd that we don't do weekly at all. We do it actually every few months when we have time. So
every
5 months recently. But we were consistent in 2016.
We were good. First half.
We're bringing it back 2017 towards
2017,
it's the middle. If not end of 2017. It's the middle.
It's 2017.
What does that mean?
I totally forgot it was 2017.
All right, well. Yeah, we podcast about, we talk about random stuff. There's an audio version, there's a video version that you're watching right now. And I guess we're going to start off with our first topic, which is where have we been, Paul?
Oh, mine is very simple.
Okay.
I've been at home.
Paul has been at home.
I'm a hermit, guys.
And
the only time I leave my house lately is for Chipotle or odd jobs. So that is it. You can mostly find me on twitch.tv/Jonesimusprime.
This is true. His information will be in the description below.
I am now a Twitch affiliate.
Oh, hey, there we go. This is there we go.
Clap it up.
Progress.
Give me all those bits so I can actually fund my Chipotle.
Give me all these bits.
Give me those bits.
I never figured out how to use bits on.
Or use twitchalerts.com/pjones2fly.
All right, he wants donations off the top.
All that money.
All right, guys. So
advertisers friendly. Advertisers friendly here.
So yeah, Paul has been in his house. I've also been in my house creating videos for you, which you guys have been seeing, and also doing different things, internet stuff. And I hate mentioning like my other stuff that I do because it just sounds so like cheesy, like stand up and freaking.
You had a cool party recently.
We had an engagement party. Yeah.
Why? Why did you?
Because I'm getting married. Everybody knows that.
But for the new viewers.
I'm engaged. I have a fiance.
To who?
To my fiance Pilar, who you guys, if you guys want, I can. You guys, some of you have seen the video of me and her playing snipper clips. We're gonna play Mario Kart soon, if that's not already out. And yeah, okay. Go to my vlog channel if you want to know.
And.
Is more happened?
No, that's really it. So that's where
that's it. I guess
he's getting married. Guys.
I'm getting married. I've been getting married. All right. Well, Paul's. I'm here for you, buddy. All right. Yes. What?
After
I'm gonna leave you
after the wedding.
I've been trying to keep in contact with you and Gabriel. You guys hardly answer me.
You guys.
I actually hit you guys up more now than I did before.
After the wedding, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be fine.
Oh my god.
I'll see you every 2 years. You'll have 4 kids by then.
God.
Somehow in 1 year you'll have 4 kids.
That's possible.
J Daddy. Kobe will have a clone. Clone B.
What's happening?
I'm just imagining an alternate reality right now.
It's
okay. Freaking lit.
Okay, Paul. What's going on? Sorry, we have drinks. We shouldn't be drinking while eating. I forgot
what? We're not drinking. What are you talking about?
No, like liquid.
We have special.
But juice. I'm saying I forgot last time I like smacked on ice, and I remember how uncomfortable and like ridiculous people in the comments of our podcast were
just turn your head.
We're on SoundCloud and iTunes, by the way. So yeah, okay, that's what we've been up to. Other than that, I've done like some, I don't know, acting crap, so who cares? But that's not important. You guys have seen me in...
No, that is important.
You've seen me in the...
celebrate your success.
Celebrate. Celebrate. Good times.
Celebrate your success.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah. Besides that, we just been around, and it's going well. It's going well. We're trying to bring back the podcast. So how about we explain to you what's going on with the podcast? So we want to do this consistently. There's not a problem in doing it. We just honestly haven't had time to figure out when to get on schedule with it and also put in the initiative. You know, I'm busy with my stuff. Paul's busy with his stuff. So we're going to try really hard to try to get you guys a podcast a week, or if not a podcast every 2 weeks. And we're also going to link to Paul's channel because Paul is going to be doing some new stuff on his channel.
Yeah.
He's going to, I'm not sure what yet, but we have like, I think we might do a reaction series with each other, even though I have put the testament out there that I hate reaction videos, but that's different. It's more or less
we're going to react on my channel.
No, but it's like, but we're not reacting to just other people's stuff. We're going to react to like movie trailers and
that's other people's stuff.
No, but that's different. Like stuff that to the masses is like a thing. Like, yeah, okay, a reaction to like a reveal of a game of a character is different to like me reacting to you reacting to watching someone make content. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we're reacting to stuff that everyone's watching.
True.
Okay, so I'm gonna link Paul's channel in the description below. We're gonna be doing that on his channel. It's gonna be like, I don't know, like movie reactions. And also like somewhat like trailer reviews, like trailer reactions, not movie reactions. He's gonna hopefully start his own segment on his channel that relies on him talking about like the movies he's been watching. Maybe go check out a movie once a week and then, you know, hang out and talk to you guys about it. And if I guest star on 1 or 2 episodes, I will. But this is something that I want you guys to go check out his channel. Go subscribe to Paul.
He's probably gonna start with Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, so that'll probably be our first one, and then we may or may not have a reaction video trailer to some new stuff that's out right now, like The Defenders, or what's that other thing that came out? The
Gunslinger.
The Gunslinger. Have you seen it already?
Yeah, it looks dope.
All right, well, we can react to it together. And then what's that other one with Idris?
That's The Gunslinger.
That's not the name of it, though.
Dark Tower.
Dark Tower. Okay, well, new info about what we're doing with these channels. And hopefully we can possibly get some sponsors for our podcast. And I am talking about doing the ad. People have been asking me about how do I feel about this whole ad boycott thing. It's a real serious thing. I did not think it would be something I'd actually be affected by, but I have been. And with that, I may or may not create a Patreon. I don't know. It wouldn't be for me. Like, I wouldn't use it to put money in my account. I would use it to be able to fund the stuff I do. So with the Patreon, I would hope that like viewers who would want to support me or Paul or whatever, the whole channel as a whole, would help out. And then in the future, those patrons would help like provide for possibly a editor. That would be really cool. And not someone who needs to edit all my videos, just someone who could help me with the workload. Because if you guys watch my channel, I have over like 1,600 videos all by myself. I never noticed that. That's a lot. No, but it's
plus the ones you deleted.
Plus ones I've deleted, plus my other channels. So I have like over probably 2,000, maybe. But it's just like, that sounds like, what have I been doing with my time? What have I been doing? Editing. I can't
on Discord.
Talking to you, yeah. It's just, to me, that's obnoxious. That's like I've edited like over hour-wise, probably like 40 movies.
Yeah.
Or 90. But they're not movies.
Wars.
No, because, well, maybe. Yeah, I'm capable. But yeah, whatever. It would be towards stuff like that. An editor, possibly, I don't know, production stuff, merch, I have no idea. But that's another video for another day, and I'll explain that later. Or it might already be out, because it's a really easy video to make. I just need to make it. All right, cool. Well, that's what we've been, and let's, I guess, move on to real topics now. What's something in the last 5 months? A lot of stuff has happened. There have been movies that have come out that I have not actually seen, and Paul has.
I've barely seen.
You did. All right, let's just skim through quick films. I mean, that's not a subject, but I'm just gonna name things off. Okay, did anybody see King Kong?
No.
Did anybody see, what's that other one that came out that I wanted to see? Logan.
No.
Did anybody see? You saw Get Out, but
I saw Get Out. I love that movie.
Great movie. Didn't see it. I haven't seen it. He saw it. The black community loves it. besides that, these are just quick topics that I know we're not talking about, but
Life I saw.
Paul saw Life. He said it's basically Alien.
It's Aliens.
It's Aliens. Oh, the Nintendo Switch came out. You guys have seen all the content on my channel because
That was one of the topics I had on my list.
it's its own topic.
Yeah. Switch/Zelda.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. That's the first thing we're going to talk about. Nintendo Switch and Zelda. It has finally come out, and it's not just a thing anymore. But we're talking about it 2 months later still.
Time, I think we got to switch this conversation.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Into the greatest console that I wish every console would be.
Is the Switch?
Yeah.
You like the Switch that much?
Yeah.
Do you think you will never trade it in?
Yeah.
You think you'll keep it?
Yeah.
You think you're going to keep the Nintendo Switch for life?
For a while, yeah, because this might be... Okay.
Uh-huh.
The problem that I'm having with other games that I've been playing is, for instance...
Can't take it on the go.
Yeah, exactly. I have been playing the ever-loving life out of Persona 5 right now.
Uh-huh.
But there's times when I would like to just skim through the game, but do something else. So like I'll like wish that I could just put it on a handheld mode and then have Netflix running on my PlayStation instead of having to dedicate one screen for that.
You could put Netflix on your like.
No, that's too much work.
It's not. You could whatever.
So I can simply just.
You just like you like the portability,
and then I'm like, oh, I want to play this, and I have plenty of time to do something somewhere else.
Get a PS Vita, bro.
Ew.
They have Persona on there.
No, they don't. They have Persona 4.
There you go.
It's the only reason why to buy the Vita. Persona 4 Golden, one of the greatest games of all time, period.
All right, so you can't switch between things on anything else. So that puts the Nintendo did a good job.
They did a great job.
They have done a good job. They have done a great job because like the quality of the gameplays are great. It's I guess it's a 720p screen.
You only have 2 games on it.
Which ones? You have Zelda.
I have Zelda and the Shovel Knight.
Okay.
With all the DLC.
I've got a few other games, but I haven't played them all. But yeah, no, Nintendo Switch, I will admit, is the only console I'm playing right now. Zelda has lasted me not necessarily way too long.
Zelda, calling it right now, is my game of the year.
I think it's a lot of people's game of the year. It's
game of the year.
Is it on Metacritic or is it? No, that's a movie thing, right?
Metacritic, I think they do games too.
Oh well, I just know that it's got resounding results, like 10s across the board. I like Zelda. It's a great game. It's it is really good. But let's focus on more of the Switch. I like the games. People have been obsessed with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my channel. I appreciate everyone who is like really watching my channel now. I feel like I'm actually a real YouTube channel because I get like real views on a frequent basis. Aww. But it's only lasting. Hey, you can't nothing.
Hey, don't.
I'm not gonna shame it, but nothing lasts forever. No. You're right. Forever views, positive. big views. Let's do it.
You're worthy. You are the major key.
Aw, thank you.
Stay positive.
Out of all the games that I have on the Switch, I want to say that Zelda's my favorite. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a strong second.
I don't have that yet.
Yeah, Bomberman is fun, but you played it with me, so you enjoyed Nintendo, whatever you call it, Mario Kart. The Switch is just a smart console. Like it's like Nintendo. Because did you watch that timeline video I sent you from Game Theory?
I saw it, but I did not.
So basically, they just explained how Nintendo. You can't deny they are gaming.
Yeah.
People try to be like, Nintendo's not gaming. They're, they've got baby graphics and baby this and this and that. And it's like, bro, but where do you think everybody else got their ideas from? Let's be honest. I got my start with a Nintendo
they've
been banging these things out since like '83. All right. I
still got my original NES. Well,
that's what I'm talking about.
My dad's NES.
They basically made the Western market when it came to gaming. The Western market was about to die out because of Atari and their quantity over quality method, and Nintendo came through with bangers, son. NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, GameCube kind of slumped, and then the Wii came back, and then the Wii U really slumped, and now we got the Switch where they figured out the formula, and they're just
it's perfect.
It's not as much perfect as much as it's just like they own some of the biggest. They own the biggest IP, right? Isn't
Mario and Zelda?
So it's one of the things where they own it and they know how to use it. And they, Nintendo, everybody's always like, why doesn't Nintendo do this? It's like, hey.
Nintendo's in their own lane. They don't really have to follow their own trend.
Yeah, because if they did, they'd just be like baby Xbox, baby
and
PlayStation.
The thing is, like, there's been rumors that like Sony's trying to patent something very similar to the Switch. which I'll probably buy because then I can play Persona on the go.
Oh God, I could see that. If they give me Parappa the Rapper 3, I'm in there.
No,
that's never gonna happen.
You never know. That might happen at E3.
I'm waiting for Crash Bandicoot Remastered. I'm kind of excited. Crash Bandicoot Remastered seems fun.
It's fun, but like I think I got enough of Crash Bandicoot when it was out
in 96 and 98.
Like, well,
we played the heck of it.
Shit ton of Crash.
I'm pretty sure you can sit back and play a few more hours. You seem like you got time on your hands.
I got nothing but time.
But yeah, I don't know. Nintendo Switch as a whole right now,
10 out of 10.
It's 10. You know what?
It's an 8 out of 10 because it's missing like one thing that wish. No. That I wish that it would do. Like YouTube on that would be great. Just like multimedia fun.
They're
probably gonna announce it during E3.
I'm sure they'll get into it, but
but
you have your phone, dude.
I know, but like,
why?
That screen, because the screen's nice.
Yeah, okay, the screen's nice. I don't think it's better than your phone. Your phone is like 1080p. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that, but like, I can put it on a kickstand, put it on the side.
Get a kickstand case, bro. What are you saying right now,
bro? Stop pointing out flaws in my.
I'm not pointing out flaws.
I just wish the Switch had YouTube.
It probably will. I don't know. Who cares?
And
I do too. I wish it.
And an internet browser. I'd probably use that a lot for internet. Okay.
I guess. Yeah, I want the Switch to show more of my face because it already shows me in the Nintendo Switch internet commercial.
Hashtag ad. Hashtag brought to you by Nintendo.
Hashtag free products. No, I was kidding. All right, guys.
FTC
and then I guess we might as well stay on Switch subjects and talk about what is damn near critically acclaimed the best game in the last
top 10 of my favorite games of all time.
All time. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good game. We're talking about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Of the mother effing wild.
Paul has beat it. Don't spoil it, please.
Well, what is there to spoil? Zelda,
don't spoil it. Did you get all the memories and saw both endings?
No, I didn't see the second ending. I just saw the.
You still haven't looked it up online? Why not?
Because I want to look forward.
Do you have to get the memory and have you gotten all the memories at all?
No, I'm still missing 2.
Oh, whatever, man. Just don't spoil the ending. Thank you. That's all I'm asking.
No, I mean like my ending that I got.
I don't care.
Was extremely lackluster.
That's great. Can you not? Can you just stop talking about it? I don't care. Just stop. I haven't finished the game. Paul, stop. I will slap you across this table.
They hold hands. That's it.
Whatever, bro. I don't care. Continue about how you like the game.
Guys, it's so freaking good. It's so good. It's so smart.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like okay, everybody goes like to Zelda for like the puzzles and dungeons and whatnot, but they've replaced those with shrines, which are like little tiny dungeons.
And there's 120 of them.
There's 120 of them. I'm only like halfway through them on my end.
Yeah.
And the thing about them is like, there's certain ways to beat certain dungeons, but unlike any other game where you're supposed to follow like a critical path on how to do it, if you can kind of imagine a way to like finagle the system,
yeah, you can get through.
You can still pass it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I'll give you an example. It's probably one that's kind of common, but you'll see is like there's electrical currents on the floor, and you're supposed to find like barrels or whatnot or metal boxes to kind of conduct the electricity.
Metal cubes.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait, you can do that, but I have metal weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So like use the magnesis thing to lift it and then place them where they should be, and it travels the connectivity currents between it. Weapons, you can just totally cheese the whole.
I just like the game.
Thing.
I like the game because there's so many aha moments. There's so many.
I'm still discovering stuff.
Yeah, there's so many like wow, they thought of that moments. Like the development. Like when did they announce this? 2013?
12, I believe.
2012. Yeah. They put time into this, and you know what? They put time. It shows that they put time into it, and it shows that they put time into it because it was gonna back a system. Like it feels like yes, this is a launch title, and is it? It doesn't feel like a launch title.
No, because like when the game was created, the Switch
I know it was meant for the Wii.
Wasn't even.
I feel like they had ideas.
probably had ideas, but they weren't like.
Well, if anything, I feel like they expanded on ideas, knowing that it was going to go on to a bigger console.
Yeah.
If anybody out there has it on the Wii U, leave comments on our podcast or in
we were Wii U shaming definitely when the console came out.
Yeah,
ew, he has it on the Wii U. Gross.
I didn't care. I just think that's interesting. I don't know anybody.
The thing I want to try though, Loki. It's not illegal. It's not illegal if you own the real thing.
Thor.
It's not illegal if you own the real thing.
You said Loki twice. Sorry.
Oh,
What's up?
It's if you own the copy, then you play it on the emulator on the PC, and bump it up to 4K.
Yeah, Paul loves. He's a PC Master Race guy.
4K gaming is amazing, but Breath of the Wild on console in 4K would be freaking gorgeous.
If it bumps up graphics, yeah, it'd be cool.
It can.
On the console?
No, on the emulator on PC.
I believe it. That's great. That's cool. What the polygons look like?
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Gorgeous polygons.
All right. So yeah, my take on it. It's a 10 out of 10. It's one of the best. It's just one of the most involved Zelda games I've ever played.
Yeah, and it's like, well, at first it's legitimately hard.
Yeah, no, yeah. Your first your first if not 30? No, the first 10 to 15 hours, maybe more, depending on how good you are at just games. Like, if you're not a Dark Souls dude, if you're not a person who does open world adventure with skill, then man, you will get wrecked. And I've been wrecked a few times, and you guys know it.
I'm still getting wrecked by Silver Lionels.
Yeah.
Silver Lionels are probably the toughest enemies in the game.
Yeah.
And there's a point where I tried to stop fighting a Silver Lionel. They have this attack where they can shoot
shoot up into the sky.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm nowhere near him.
And it still lands.
And it hits. And
my biggest issue, you know what? I will give this game a little bit of criticism. Some people complain about this because they say that the game is short, which, yeah, technically, story mode, if you really wanted to just burn through what the main plot of the game is, it's short. But it's because they give you this immersive open world to do so many things in. The only thing I don't love is the fact that there's more difficulty out there in the wild than there is in the story.
The main game.
Yeah. Sometimes, like when I'm fighting against the shrine, what do you call them? Divine Beast bad guys. I'm not gonna spoil. I mean, it's 2 months later. Whatever.
Only 4.
If you fight against the Divine Beast bad guys, it's not that difficult.
Only one gave me a little bit of trouble.
The first one gave me trouble, but my thing is because I'm
first one,
Varuta, the water one.
That was my third.
Okay, what was your worst one?
The worst one was the one in the elephant.
Yeah, that's Varuta, the water one. Yeah, that's it.
No, the one that shoots lightning at you. And he does Shumpo.
That wasn't the elephant. That was Von Boris. That's the one in the desert.
Yeah, that one.
Okay,
that's the camel.
That's the one that's camel.
Yeah, that one was the one that gave me trouble. It was shoot lightning, and then he was just teleporting to.
But that's because you didn't realize you needed to use the what's it called?
No, I knew how to do it. It was just he's just so goddamn fast.
All you have to do is block it. You just block and then attack.
I think they level up depending on what order you fight them in. Yeah. Because he was
yeah, mine teleported towards me too. You can go watch the episode. It was just easier because I knew to block, and I had beaten 2 other ones before that. But your first one's going to be the hardest. But obviously, you got to think about things. I didn't know
unless you have the Master Sword.
For the water one, I didn't realize I could use Cryonis against it. I was literally shooting arrows against it, thinking I can't get rid of these ice cubes.
People were saying that.
People in the comments were killing me
when I was streaming it on Twitch. They were like, "Yeah, you beat this way faster than JD did."
Yeah,
it was oh,
it didn't even cross my mind because I never use Cryonis. I think that's why I never use it. Which one you use? Not use Stasis?
I don't use Stasis at all.
I don't use Cryonis. I use Stasis only because I have seen videos of people use it interestingly.
Yeah,
and
I just realized you can use Stasis on enemies.
Yeah,
I just realized that 2 days ago.
Yeah, you can literally like pause them in mid jump
and then hit them, and then they just fly off.
Which is something that I did not think of.
Oh,
Zelda, man.
Zelda is one of those games where it rewards you for trying something.
And I think that's a problem with some of the people who play it. There's too many it's a casual game, but it's a casual game with the background of hey, get good.
Yeah, but the thing about Zelda is it's ruined other games for me.
Like what? Oh, well, because you're expecting all the games to have all
No, because it's just little things, little touches that Zelda does, which ruins okay, perfect example, Horizon Zero Dawn.
You wanted to jump on rocks? or
I wanted to jump over something because like things will chase after me. Like I feel like I should be a waist high item that you should be able to just simply
vault it.
Hey,
you can jump over a few things. She jumps pretty high, but she can't get away the way you can get away with Link. No, I get it.
Yeah, so like there's times where I'm like, okay, I'm getting backed into a corner. I was like, okay. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah,
and then I'm dead.
Well, because the game is not open world like that. It's not as immersive.
I know, but like the thing about it is like
I like Horizon Zero Dawn.
I wish I would have played Horizon Zero Dawn before I played Zelda.
Me too. But it got released a few days later and got overshadowed. But it was the place.
It came out before this. It came out before the Switch. Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, my bad. It came out February 28th. But still, it got overshadowed. But still,
it's still a good game.
It's not even a good game. It also sold out the most on PlayStation 4. It is the what do you call that game?
A new IP.
New IP for that.
Selling new IP.
Yeah, it's the most. It's sold more than Uncharted. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Uncharted 4 was kind of.
I liked Uncharted 4. I streamed it, and I proved you wrong.
Oh, you did,
boy. All right. Well, yeah. Zelda, Paul. Score, Metacritic,
so
Mr. Critic.
So good.
10 out of 10. And I haven't even finished it. Good 10 out of 10. All right. We will move on to our next topic right after this commercial break. Hey guys, it's JD.
Oh, well, it's Paul.
Are you guys enjoying this podcast?
If so, smash that like button
on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Smash
if you are, leave us a review on
a nice little
on iTunes and or SoundCloud
and comment,
and also support us by following us on our socials, which is listed below. And when we get sponsors, we will tell you to support them as well. If not, till then, go ask sponsors to sponsor us. I don't know. You don't have to.
This is where sponsors would usually.
This is where a sponsorship would usually go
if they existed.
And 1 out of every 4 podcasts dies. Don't let that be us.
5 months.
5 months. We died for 5 months.
But now we're back in the grave.
But now we're back. All right. This is getting weird. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. Let's continue. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, I hope you enjoyed that little commercial break or whatever I edited into this video, and we're back. Me and Paul here today talking about
right now.
Yes. All right. So
live, but not really live.
Not live as definitely not live. This is not a live podcast. We could possibly start doing that though on Twitch in the future because we might have to because YouTube is not a place for ad-friendly people.
R.I.P.
All right. So let's, I guess our next topic, which is not really, I guess this is not really gaming tech or is it nerd stuff? This is not any of it.
Hip hop has nerds.
Hip hop has nerds, but we are going to talk about the genre, I guess not the genre, and also the topic of mumble rap in a sense.
The greatest phenomenon to ever happen in hip hop history.
In hip hop history. Hip hop history.
Hip hop.
Hooray. But no, we're specifically talking about if you guys have been keeping up with anything in the last week.
The greatest non-argument ever.
there has been a heated conversation and a beautiful meme debauchery of Joe Budden versus Lil Yachty.
Joe Budden.
And it's one of those things where you guys have seen my channel. You've seen me talk about mumble rap. I do discredit it at a point, but I've actually grown. I've grown a little bit. It
has grown on me as well.
It has grown. It's not even that the genre's grown on me as well as much as I don't mind it. I just let them live. Who cares? Like I genuinely enjoy a few of them. I kind of like a few of Yachty's songs. I did not think I would ever like any.
I'm not gonna lie,
but I like a few. I really like I Spy with the dude Kyle. But I think
looks like you.
Who I guess looks like me. I guess because I have the same hairstyle. Who cares, dude? We don't look anything alike.
You have the same face.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Yo, what's up? It's Kyle. Cousin? Yeah, I spy with my little eye. Some cutie, I look nothing like him. All right, that means you look like Migos then.
Hey, Pigos.
Pigos.
I wouldn't mind being part of Migos.
Mama told me nothing to work. Hey, 22.5, same color t-shirt. All right, but yeah. So if you guys have watched, what's that channel? It's
Complex
News or Complex Hip Hop. There's a show with Joe Budden and DJ Academics.
DJ Academics.
Yo, what's up, everybody? DJ
The guy who likes to compliment the worst rappers.
Yeah, but then again, he does discrap.
He has to, because he has to be the opposite of Joe Budden.
No, but he talks crap on them when they're ridiculous. But yeah. Whatever. Yachty and Budden didn't really get into a heated argument. If anything, it was just Budden.
Just Budden being
Budden.
Old and bitter.
Old bit of Budden.
Old bit of Budden.
He was turning into a little teapot. He got really like in the extended version that we didn't get to finish. He like literally turns red, like yelling at them about like, yo, F Capital Records. I'm Joe Budden.
F Capital.
Yeah. This is Joe Budden. Listen, this is him. I just want to talk to you and ask you, why do you do the things you do? Why don't you do it? I don't know. It was just a really funny video, and like we watched it.
Are you happy? Yeah.
Fuck that. No one's happy.
A couple hours later, I knew it. You's a liar. So you're not happy. Not happy.
I don't even know what this part of the podcast is. It's just us laughing at it. I personally have nothing against Yachty or Budden.
If anything, I come out of this interview with more respect for Lil Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty definitely seems to have a good head on his shoulders and knows what he's doing with what he's been given. He knows,
seems like a young kid I'd actually hang out with.
Like, yeah, he like admits that he knows his stuff is not for the people. It's not for the culture. It's not for the genre of the music. He's just having fun. I've heard another interview with him where he said, look, dude, how come hip hop isn't allowed to have what do you call it? Like not subreddits, but subgenres. Yeah, he said rock has them. He's like, pop has them. Why can't hip hop have them? It's not fair. He was saying that why does everybody expect me to speak from like the hood, or speak not from the hood, but speak for like the culture of the hood, or from a place of like, you know, poverty and this and that, and I come back and have dope lyrics. He's like, why can't I just have fun and, you know, spit a few bars and then just like enjoy my life? And that's honestly a true thing.
It's not, because hip hop low-key does have subgenres, but nobody likes to admit.
Nobody acknowledges them.
Like in the 90s, we had subgenres. We had the hardcore gangster raps, like NWA, but on the other spectrum, we had MC Hammer.
Yeah.
And Vanilla Ice.
I think it's just that I feel like it's just that hip hop and the people who represent it try to say if you're either hip hop or you're not. It's kind of like saying you're in the club or you're not in the club. There is no in between. And I think that's what Yachty and this new generation hates about it. But then again, Yachty is the only one who speaks up on it. Like that's what DJ Academics was trying to say. He's like, bro, you don't have to respond to us. If you ignore us, nothing can happen to you. But
like Uzi.
But yeah, like Uzi or 21 Savage or whatever. Which I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think 21 Savage can speak clear sentences in the world just to.
That's racist, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a knife.
No.
Speaking of okay, Loki, I'm about to go on a tangent. Why is Issa a thing now?
Because it's.
Do you hear that? Like everybody's like on Instagram or Issa something.
No,
Issa something.
Somebody in one of my videos said JD, because I did a live stream and I kept phone calls in it, and I'm like, bro, I can't edit those out, and I replied with, it's a live stream. like meaning it was live, bro. Like you need to understand that. I don't know. It's just like a funny meme, honestly. I think the Issa thing's just a thing.
I hope that dies soon, like the dad.
I liked it. I like the Issa.
No.
Why?
No.
Why? It's a podcast. That's what we're doing. It's a podcast.
Issa's the new Finna.
Oh, or Hella.
No,
it's not Hella.
Hella's a Bay Area mainstay.
Okay, well,
I'm finna do this. I used to hate that as
yeah. Hey man, I'm finna go to the store, man.
What does finna mean?
Like about to.
I know that, but I'm like, what does it mean?
It doesn't. It means I'm going to do something. It's just a quicker way of saying it.
I'm finna.
That's like saying chillax. You don't like to chillax, bro?
I'm finna chillax.
I'm finna chillax one time over there with the shit go.
Nah.
I used to know people when I used to go to college in Atlanta, and they were like, I will go to the we're gonna go out to the club one time, finna get all these hoes running shine one time. And I was like, yes, DeMarcus, yes, I will. Let's go.
Why are you so happy?
Yeah, the main thing of that whole Joe Budden versus Yachty thing was like, I don't understand. Like, it all it did was make Yachty look so, like, for the way Yachty looks and the way he is doing his whole thing. He says in his interview, they don't even let dudes like us in, so they're letting me in. Why does that bother you? And it just made Joe Budden look so bitter, so unmarketable. Like, I would never let Joe Budden like work for me on a professional level. He looks like, if anything, the reason he works on Complex, which to me is not a come up if you're a hip hop superstar, which I think he thinks he is. Nothing against him in case he sees this video and he wants to shoot us. But yo, son, I will come for your family, all your subscribers.
If he has a shotgun, he better pump it up.
pump. Like, let's be real. Nothing against Joe Budden. He has 2 banging tracks. He has Pump It Up
and Def Jam Fight for New York.
These are the only credits I can think of Joe Budden right now. Pump It Up, Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, which were 2 amazing games, and then his VH1 status. I don't watch any of those shows, and also that one song that goes, "Let's do something loud and clear." Hersey's here. But see, the thing is, we don't know the name of that song.
Nah.
We just remember it because it was part of our.
Y'all.
Yeah, yes, y'all. It's the one and only son and son. We only know it from our childhood, our middle to high school years.
Damn.
So. Nothing against Joe Budden, and not that Lil Yachty has a bigger, like, I don't know, resume, but it's just
Lil Yachty's got more hits than Joe Budden.
He definitely does. But that's based on the culture. These kids watch this. It's the same way with Instagram funny people, YouTube funny people.
But realistically, Lil Yachty's got more hits than Joe Budden.
At the end of the day, Lil Yachty's got platinum records.
I don't even like Lil Yachty's music, but I'll give him that. He's got more hits than
I definitely don't like his music, but it's not like I don't like it. I just don't care for it.
He's got one song I like, but I don't know what the name is. Shoot Off the Roof.
I spy with my little light.
Shoot Off the Roof. That's
the only song that I know verbatim. And other than that, I know the Minnesota. And I only know that one because of you guys, so I blame you all. You guys put that in my Twitch music Discord or thing, my Nightbot DJ thing, and then you guys were like, "JD, that's fire," and I was like, "No, you young children, this is terrible."
See, now
I was the Joe Budden.
Now it makes sense.
I was
my exposure
the bitter
to Mumble Maps.
Okay, is that a new kind of maps on your phone?
Mumble Maps. So, my exposure was from Baby Boy Space, Baby Boy Balvin. And he's the one who's been exposing me to
Little Baby Balvin. Little Baby Balvin. Little Baby Balvin.
Little baby.
All right.
He's the one who's been exposing me to all of this.
And you know why? Because he's a whittle baby. Because he's a whittle baby
and
millennial.
Now it makes sense.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
It makes.
Yo,
sorry,
we're just talking about a friend of ours, and he's like, and he's just got a deep voice, and he seems older.
And he's tall, and he's got a
all right, we got to stop talking about it. It's got nothing to do with this. All right, but yeah.
But it makes sense.
We're bitter old buttons right now. Bitter old buttons.
Bitter old buttons. I used to hate Lil Uzi. Then he's introduced me to P's and Q's by Lil Uzi.
Only reason I hate.
All my friends are that. And I like that song.
I just like him because he's on Migos.
Yeah. Hold on my clothes. If you guys come to my streams, you'll hear the full 5-minute version.
But let's get back to it. So mumble rap. Not necessarily not for us, but we will jam out to a few of them
in the club.
They belong in the club.
In
the club, when you don't care, when you throw your hands up in the air and you just don't care, and maybe it's like,
or in karaoke bars,
and it's all like, with the lady with a $5 bill, throw it up, Fat Man Scoop, whatever. So I would just say that it's not my genre of hip hop.
It's not for us.
I don't even know if it is. I wouldn't call it hip hop. I wouldn't call it a genre of hip hop. I'd call it dudes who are rapping but don't realize there's a beat going on. That's what what it is.
Like I've been
it's like dudes. It's like dudes who are freestyling and they don't know they're in the studio.
Yeah, like I've been telling people, it's like 21 Savage raps like a 5-year-old who just learned how to speak.
There you go. All right. But the whole purpose of this little segment was like just to say, wow, Joe Budden really needs to just press the brakes. Who cares, man? Let them live their lives. He wanted in the interview he wanted Yachty to start beef with people who are similar to him.
What if he's just trying to goad him for views though?
At this point, I feel like he's doing a great job because that is being viewed all over the place. It will definitely be part of news segments. Complex News will have to do a news segment on their own video.
Self-fulfilling.
Yeah. So, Joe Budden's putting money in his pockets, man. That's all that matters.
Well, speaking of hip-hop,
so if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe to this podcast in the comment box. What's the name? DJ Academics. But besides that, we're gonna switch gears over to. Okay, we're gonna switch things over to real hip hop, which I'd like to say we're gonna give some insight on Kendrick's album.
Yeah, so far, guys, this is the only album this year that I'm gonna say, damn.
That was.
You like that?
Yeah, man. Perfect. I definitely like that. Kendrick Lamar, we're taking it to the next level. One of the best albums I've heard in a long time, and I haven't listened to like someone's full album in a minute, and I definitely haven't heard all of Kendrick's music, honestly.
Honey?
I'm one of the only people who has like not finished like his original album and To Pimp a Butterfly and all this stuff. I've heard like the bigger songs, and I did do like listen throughs, but I haven't done a full like spend my time listening to this album for a month like I have with this new album. Just because I guess the way he started promoting it was what got me. He, put out the Heart Part 4 and had all these disses towards like Big Sean or Drake or whoever they were, and I was sitting back like, oh, okay, bars? That's what I like to hear. And I was sitting back thinking there was going to be more of that on his album, but it wasn't. He actually only had Humble on there, which is like the only song that I guess is kind of aimed at anybody. And after that, it was just like a very nice, smooth, therapeutic album that I enjoyed playing on a daily basis in my car. And like listening to it now, I was kind of disappointed the first listen. I was like, oh, ain't no diss bars on here, which I get it. You don't need to make an album dissing someone else. That's not going to help your brand grow. But I wanted more of it because the Heart Part 4 got me into the mood. But then after listening to the album for like a week, I was like, okay, I kind of like this DNA song. It was pretty good. And then I saw, but you know what made most of these songs better? The music videos. After seeing them, it was like, it kind of peer pressured me to say like, yeah, that's dope. Like I don't know why. Humble was actually
Be Humble.
Yeah, Be Humble. It came out before his album, but still, the video was dope and it was visually pleasing. And then DNA, I hadn't really listened to it as many times as before, but then I saw, you seen it with Don Cheadle or no?
I haven't seen that yet.
It's pretty good, but I watched it and it was like, oh, okay, I like this. Like I get it now. So yeah, I don't know. Kendrick's album really good. 10 out of 10 for me. Like there's not one track on that album that I like skip. I think I listened to all of them.
I have the track list.
I really like Loyalty, with him and Rihanna. I like Humble. I like DNA. I like Duckworth. I think is there a Love one too? I forget. There's a few of them. Pray.
There's Love.
Isn't there Pray too?
There's Fear.
Fear. Yeah. No, Fear is good. Man, I whoop your ass if you something. I beat your ass, little.
That song is very
I beat
abusive.
your ass. Well, it sounds like a mom talking to her son. Yeah. It's probably what he had to grow up with or something, I wish your game would be broken. I beat your ass, little. I liked all of it, dude. And it's also one of those things where it's like I'm proud to see a dude from LA take his bars to the next level. Like he's had them. It's not like
he's had them for a while.
It's not like he hasn't had them, but I think it's one of those things where like I kind of wrote him off in the sense of like I knew he had bars, but I didn't like the way he flowed. I wasn't a big fan of his like, man, you know that one and then is because in some of his older tracks he was like, I just didn't. I wasn't a big fan.
Like his expressive voice.
I liked his like. I just didn't like. I'm not a huge fan of fast rapping. I like people who like take their time. That's why I like the Heart Part 4. Because he actually like had a dope beat on, and he was just saying, "Man, my fans can't wait for me to."
Have you heard Control?
I've heard Control. That's a dope one, but it's also one where I feel like it's like the pacing of the bars are not quick until he gets to certain parts. I feel like this album just to me is like it's as if he's been going like 100 miles an hour with every other album, and now he pulled back to like 65 and he's cruising. That's just I don't know, but it's not. I don't know.
Have you heard Good Kid, Mad City?
Yeah,
all of it.
Yeah, I've heard it. I'm not neglecting those songs. I'm saying they're good as well. I think in the beginning of his career, I kind of wrote him off. It wasn't just something I cared about. I was like, oh, okay, Kendrick's cool.
Yeah.
But I know he's good. I know he's great.
For me, I've been a fan of Kendrick for a while. Like, I'm not one to be like, oh, I've known him forever. Like,
I haven't.
I came in for Kendrick during the Section 80 album, which is like his first real studio album.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be real. Like when I first heard Humble, I didn't like it.
I didn't either until I sat back and listened to the lyrics again. Like I went back and like watched it, and I went and did like PIs on it and watched other channels explain what he means by certain things.
Yeah. See, like one thing about Kendrick's like this album is it's kind of a choice like between like what was it like duality of like the madness or calm. So like there's been rumors where like, people are like, when this album came out, people are saying there's going to be another album.
Yeah, secret album.
But like
Kendrick, the blue pill and the red pill.
Yeah, but like he's like, no, there's nothing coming out because it's already in the album.
I think he's right. Hear
hear this theory about like if you play the album backwards, it's a completely different story than what you would like.
The whole album?
If you listen to it like from song 1 to the end, or if you listen from the end to the beginning, it's two different stories. But
can you hear them both clearly?
Yeah, no, it's the same thing.
We can't listen to music backwards, man.
No, not backwards, but like if you start the tracks from play it from Duckworth to Blood. Or Blood to Duckworth. It's two different stories about choice.
I believe it.
One's about like anarchy and one's like I forgot how.
I got the impression that after listening to it all the way through from beginning to end, one play, I felt like I heard the album. Then I listened to it like 2 weeks later, and it felt like a new album.
Yeah,
it felt like a completely new album. When I shuffled songs, it didn't feel like I was like, dang, it feels like I'm listening to a whole new album. I like it. I'm down to listen to it backwards now that you said that the way.
Try it, 'cause it sounds like.
But man, I can't listen to that Illuminati backwards, man. Dave won't let me.
Hey
man, turn that off.
You know what, dog? I feel like Kendrick is the devil, dog.
But yeah, that's our.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Favorite? Do you have the track list?
I do.
Favorite song on the album, like the song that I gotta hear.
Element.
Okay, yeah. It's gonna make it look sexy. Man, my favorite.
They want to me in my element.
That's
the song I play when I wake up.
Damned if I do, if I don't, yeah. They won't, yeah. All right, that's a good one too.
They won't take it from me, ha.
Trying
to be like Juvenile.
I think DNA might be my favorite.
I got loyalty.
You know why? Because I almost won that Super Smash Brothers tournament bumping that track.
Oh.
I was really, that song had me cooking.
I know what my father's favorite song is.
The Israelite.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like that one too. No, dang, my favorite might be the. I'm a beginning. Yeah.
The common black no
Yeah.
The word is only a color.
Man, we gotta listen to it after this.
My cousin Kyle.
No more words.
Deuteronomy says that we all been cursed.
Yeah.
It's in the word.
Yeah. Mine in the get. That's in the hit. Yeah. You're gonna be off camera if you're that far off. Yeah. Are you dying?
Low key.
Okay, chill. Well, yeah, guys, that's our feeling. See, you see the passion that we spoke with just now about Kendrick's album.
There will never be
that's something that we'll never speak about when it comes to Lil Yachty.
Unless
Lil
Yachty
Uzi
trains up and gets bars.
No, I probably wouldn't do it either way. Get those Twizzlers out your head, and I'll take you serious. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
That's his look.
It's just his life. Let him live it. Who cares? But yeah. It's just that to us, that's real hip hop. So with that being said, we got into that segment. Can I see what's next on our list of things, or should we do another commercial break? All right, I think we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna hop back into some more tech news. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. We are here talking more about tech stuff. So this segment is going to be the Xbox Scorpio. So the Xbox Scorpio is officially a thing. It's going
the specs at least.
The specs are a thing. They talked about it on, what was that, the Digital Underground or something?
Digital Foundry.
The
people that I go to for like
techie stuff.
Yeah, decent like.
So let's jump into what the specs are. I got them right here. It says 8-core, 2.3 gigahertz processor, a GPU. That's a CPU. They got a GPU of 40 compute units at 1,172 megahertz. They've got RAM, 12 gigabytes, GDDR5, shared between system and GPU. Bandwidth is 326 gigabits per second. Storage is a 1 terabyte hard disk, and disk is a UHD Blu-ray player. So that's basically the specs. Basic.
Don't say that. That's racist.
Oh my God, Paul! Dang, what the hell? You know what I meant. Why would you do that? the specs, the speculations. Jesus Christ!
Thank you very much.
Someone's had too much to drink. All right, guys.
Drinks?
With that being said, Paul, how do you feel about the Microsoft?
I'm not gonna lie.
box?
Like, if I were to be in console gaming still, besides the Switch, I totally would buy this. I would buy it, but it technically really is the strongest console that you can buy, like out of the box. But the problem with Microsoft is like their first party titles are probably what would probably be the thing holding them back. Because besides Halo, what else would you really want to play on the Xbox?
My thing is this. The main thing is that how much is it going to cost?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
That's also
how much do you think it'll cost?
In my brain,
realistically,
if they want to be competitive with
they got to bring it down to like
the PS4 Pro.
Yeah,
400 is what they should sell it at. But like, I'm thinking that they're probably going to do 5, like the original Xbox when it first came out, or even 6.
Is it technically a gaming PC?
Yes.
But how much would you price it at if it was a gaming PC?
Probably 7. Like, they're saying like if it was a gaming PC, it'd probably come out to be $800 to $700. Okay. So they'd probably be selling it at a loss. But technically, it is for a console, the most powerful console out there. That's undeniable.
But it's the most powerful. Yeah, but it's the most powerful. Like you said, it's the most powerful console without the most powerful IPs to back it.
Right.
Yeah. Like, because then you're stuck playing Xbox games. Like, you might as well just get a PC
or a third party. Like, the thing about like for me is if I were into like the Xbox still, the thing is they have that play anywhere thing. So like I can still buy the games that they have and play it on my PC.
I'm not into Xbox as much as that they haven't been. I feel like they ever since the announcement of the Xbox One, they haven't been trying to keep.
Dropped the ball.
They haven't. Well, they haven't been trying to. Yeah, they haven't been trying to keep their user base. They've given them the option of staying with them as a family entertainment console, or we also have games. But the games, I feel like no console has games that keep me. Except for Nintendo.
I'll give it to PlayStation has games.
PlayStation has games.
Horizon.
But that's that's one of their newer IPs that they have. I'm trying to think.
God of War, the new one.
What was something that was supposed to come out for Xbox that was supposed to keep me there?
Crackdown 3, which still hasn't come out yet.
All right. You know what? That one game I thought that was going to keep me, but it didn't. The Butterfly game, I have it, but I don't play it that often. And it has Iceman in it from X-Men, and it also has Littlefinger. He talks like this from Game of Thrones.
Quantum Break.
Okay, that was a game that I thought was going to keep me in. It didn't. Halo. Halo's a game that I finish on it, but it's not something that I just stick around for after the fact. I don't know, man.
See, the thing is, like, the game I was looking forward to was Scalebound. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, they got canceled.
And then it got canceled. And then, like, they have Sea of Thieves, but
that's not a keeper. That's like a.
That'll probably be like a random Twitch game for us to play, like, in the future. And then Crackdown, like, they really have to start announcing stuff that'll, like.
Is that exclusive?
Yeah.
But Crackdown's not a big enough title, dude. Like, the Crackdown 1 and 2 were fun, but they were not console centers. They're
let's
not.
be real. The only reason why people bought Crackdown was to get that Halo 3 beta code.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, it was.
Let's be real.
That is so funny. That is my childhood. I definitely bought that game for the beta.
Just to play the beta Halo 3.
And the beta was dope. I really enjoyed it. Red vs. Blue. Yeah.
Besides Halo and Gears, like, they really don't have.
Yeah. I think that they're pulling the whole like.
I do enjoy Forza though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but not enough to
Forza Horizon.
Not enough to buy no Xbox.
Scorpio, yeah.
Definitely not enough to buy
it on
Xbox.
my PC now. Thank God.
I don't know. Xbox Scorpio to me, especially since it's not the next generation, right?
It's a half step.
Yeah, it's their what? But they already have the Xbox One S, so it's what? It's their PlayStation Pro?
Yeah.
To PlayStation Pro?
PlayStation Pro and
Cubed?
the Scorpio probably should have been what these new generations of consoles really should have been at launch.
Yeah. I don't know. Xbox Scorpio, it's a thing. I've worked with Microsoft, so if they hook me up with one, I will definitely play it and show.
Maybe not after this video.
No, they'd hardly watch my channel. Nobody who supports me really watches my channel. I don't think. I don't know.
Knock on wood.
I'm not shit talking them. I'm telling it how it is. This is their business.
Let's see if we can invite it to the Microsoft party this year.
Oh my God, stop. We will. I've got connections. All right. Or we won't. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
But I am curious to see what Microsoft is going to do at E3.
This is true.
Because with this new hardware, they have to show something godly.
I mean, I think that's why I like the golden age of consoles. The golden age of consoles made it so I bought certain consoles to play certain games. I know that sounds ridiculous now because everybody just wants everything at their fingertips. Right. But I liked it. I liked knowing that Final Fantasy games were on PlayStation. I liked knowing that Kingdom Hearts was on PlayStation. Mass Effect was on Xbox. I liked that. I enjoyed knowing that, okay, this is why I have this console, for this game. Yeah, now that you have everybody sharing, well, it's not that they're sharing, it's not the console people, it's the distribution and the developers of the games. Yeah, they're saying we need to make more money, so we need to put these on every platform so everybody can get paid. I get it, but at the same time, I think that's why Nintendo sticks with us.
KOTOR, the original, you can only play it on Xbox and PC.
Okay, see, but
God. Yeah. But speaking of which, they need to make another KOTOR.
This is why, like, when people mention, like, why doesn't Nintendo? They're doing so bad. They need to put Mario on the Xbox. I'm like, are you an idiot?
That's what makes Nintendo.
That would devalue Mario so much. I would not care about Mario if he was on a different console. It wouldn't make any sense.
And then Nintendo would just be dead, like Sega.
Yeah, Nintendo would be Sega. That's what they would have to be that.
Guys, and let me be real, I love the goddamn Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was dope. I like Sega. Console. But they couldn't, they just
got killed by PlayStation 2.
Yeah, they jumped on bandwagons a little too late. I don't know.
Actually, they came out too early. That's the thing.
They were coming out with ideas that were too early for their time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxis, Sonic Adventure. God, Dreamcast, great, one of the greatest.
But I mean, if you really think about it, Sega didn't have IPs like that. They had Sonic, and they had like a few others.
They had Power Stone, they had Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They had.
But no, but Marvel vs. Capcom is like, that's not theirs.
Yeah, well, it was identified with. Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you really want to be serious, they have like whatever you see in those Sega All Stars like tennis games. That's what they had.
Checker on Radio.
They had that girl. Ooh, Bust a Groove.
No, that was PlayStation.
Dang. See, that's how easy it is to get mixed up. Or what isn't there a girl? Oh, Knights.
You're thinking of Space Channel 5.
There you go, Space Channel 5.
With Michael Jackson.
I do want to play Bust a Groove now, though.
I think it'd probably be impossible to play it now.
No, you can find an old console.
No, I mean like the timing on our TVs is different than they were on CRTs.
I don't care.
The thing. Okay.
Get a CRT. We can find one of those. I got one of those.
I've got someone.
All right. Well, with that being said, Scorpio.
If you guys don't have an Xbox and you don't want to buy a PC, get that. But if not,
if you're a hardcore Xbox fan, go for it. If you really like that console, and here's the thing, you can play all your games on Xbox. It's not like you can't. There's a lot of games that are on PlayStation that are on Xbox. Have the
Play Anywhere thing. So if you want it on PC, you can get it on PC.
Yeah.
What would convince you to buy
a Scorpio? Halo 6 is the last. Dang, is Halo 5 the last one that came out?
Yeah.
Dang.
Unless you don't count Halo Wars.
I don't count any of those. They're trash. I mean, they're not trash. I just don't love top-down games. I'm not a league. I'm not a league.
Backpedal boy.
I'm not backpedaling. I hate them. I tell you, I hate them. I don't
RTSs.
I don't like. Yeah, I'm not a. What's it? All
RTS?
All the crap that's on the top of Twitch's viewing ship. I don't care.
Silver Player on the Battleground. I love that game.
But that's not the same. But still, yeah, not my type of game. Halo 6. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10.
Which you're gonna probably all play on PC.
They're the Fast and Furious of console games.
I saw Fast and Furious 8. That's the last movie I saw.
Oh yeah, I did too. I don't want to do a review on it. It was whatever.
It's dumb.
Family.
I counted how many times I said family. It was at least 20 times.
Really? Wow. But yeah, no, there's nothing that can make me buy the Scorpio out of pocket day one.
There's only one.
They'd have to announce something at E3 that literally is like, you need this system. Banjo-Kazooie, no, that's so dead.
Because I didn't even buy ukulele,
and I have ukulele. It's okay.
Okay, the game that would make me buy a Scorpio is if they had it so Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's been announced.
60 FPS, Scorpio only,
yeah,
I'd consider it. Unless they don't have the
Bloody Roar 4.
PlayStation.
Oh God. Well, whatever, man. Yeah. I don't know. Nothing.
We're undecided until E3.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't get one. I'm just saying I'm not pressed to get one.
I'm not like I don't.
What's it gonna look like? The way that they like did the way they promoted they promoted it at like, wasn't it 2015? Yeah. The way they promoted it, it looked like it was a mini PC.
It looks like a
looks like a PC case.
The dev kit looks like the Slim. I don't know why I'm pointing to your Slim.
It's fine. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think I'm done talking about the Scorpio. If you guys are fans of Xbox, let us know in the comments below. I want to know where the Xbox fanboys and fangirls are and what their thoughts on it.
I can tell you my gamer tag. It's Jonesimusprime. You can send me messages. I probably won't read them.
You can join me. I have a club actually on Xbox Live that I want to use soon. There's like 40 people in it, and we're going to hopefully play some. I'm going to buy Grand Theft Auto 5 on there. We're going to play some Grand Theft Auto on that console. It's runJDrun. Because someone stole just runJDrun. So there's 3 runs, I think. Run. Yeah. All right, cool. Just counting it to make sure. All right. What's the next thing that we were talking about? We want to talk about YouTube ad boycott, but I get.
I can't really speak on that.
Yeah, so I don't know. Why were we talking about that? You just wrote that down?
Ad
revenue's low, guys. That's it.
JD needs more money.
Oh my God, no! It's not about me needing more money. It's about the fact
Keemstar needs more money.
Alex, it's not about
Alex t-shirt's coming very soon.
It's not about that. It's about the fact. Sorry, it's about the fact that being a creator, I in the last like 2 years, I've just been able to call this my job, but I don't have all my eggs in this basket. Obviously, people who are in the comments or who have common sense would be like, why are you putting all your work into YouTube? You got to think of other stuff just in case it fails. This is true. I do have other stuff going on, so I'm okay for now. But it's just one of those things where it's like, it sucks to see all the hard work go to waste, in the sense that, yeah, it is my job now. When I first started, it was a fun hobby, and it still is a fun hobby, but I didn't expect it to be my job at all. Now that it is my job, it would be great to get paid for doing your job. And I do get paid, but in the last like 2 months or 3 months, it has been like, let's say I made like 100% of earnings. I'm making like 30% of all those earnings now. Like the viewership is there. You guys are killing it. Like we've gotten like,
shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys. We've gotten like over like 1 million views in like 2 or 3 weeks recently. And usually that's enough to help me pay rent. But for some reason, YouTube, well, not YouTube, but because ads are pulling out because they think that their extremist videos are on YouTube, which, I mean, honestly, I kind of blame like the way.
Blame PewDiePie.
Oh, God, I'm not going to blame.
He is the one who killed it for everybody.
PewDiePie did make it apparent that there are creators on the website who are taking the website for granted. I will say that. People like to say that he's not accountable for anything. From a business and marketing standpoint, he is. It's just one of those things you got to think about. You're the biggest guy on a platform. Your actions, you don't have to think about everything. You could do whatever you want, and that's why he's doing it, because he knows I make $4 to $7 million a year. Why do I care about whoever's below me? But he just made it worse for everybody else. But also, the fact that he tried to beef with the media is the main thing. I don't think it's a problem that he beefed. It's just the fact that I don't think he knew how cutthroat the media was. I didn't think they were this dubious. I didn't think they were going to go out of their way to search through the algorithm to find people that they're like, yeah, this is what we need to send to ads. We need to let them know that this is what their videos are going on. I was like, why are you doing so much research on stuff that doesn't exist?
Physical media is dying.
And I guess they don't like digital media.
They need a scapegoat to get their monies back.
But also, if you there's
the biggest media center right now,
you know, yeah, true. But at the same time, you know, they were like poking the bear. They knew that PewDiePie was the top, so they went for him, and they knew that he would retaliate. But besides that, there's also like a deeper thing to it where there's a guy who has a patent, who like he owns a patent that can filter out really like raunchy or whatever, maybe just not advertiser friendly stuff. And I heard that he was like, what do you call it? He was like recruiting people from media sites to go out of their way to find this stuff to show to advertisers, just so that when YouTube says, okay, we're going to double up on our search inquiries, they would have to pay him for his patent to get it going. It's a very deep.
So you mean to tell me that Uncle Algorithm?
Yes, Algorithm. Uncle Algorithm
has ruined YouTube forever.
Uncle Algorithm came through.
God damn it, Uncle Algorithm! I told you. I'm drinking too much sauce. I'm greedy.
Oh God, yeah. All right, guys. If you don't know what the Uncle Algorithm joke is, go back a few podcasts. But whatever. I mean, it's unfortunate. Like I would hate to see the website die. But it's something you got to think about. At the end of the day,
I'm telling you,
I've thought about it. I've thought like, yo, if YouTube goes away, bro, that's gonna
next big site, Patreon.
we're going to Vimeo, baby. We're going to Vimeo. No, but I don't know.
Kind of funny too.
Oh my God. But yeah, whatever. Ad revenue, guys. If you guys don't make YouTube videos for a living, it's really hard to comprehend. But I will make a deeper, in-depth video about it just to explain my thoughts on it. And after that, what was that? I'm not doing that. I gotta edit this. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to magic.
What do you mean? What are you pointing at? All right, Paul is lost. All right, with that being said, ad revenue, man, it's low, but I'm thinking there's no way they're gonna let it go away forever. It's got to come back soon.
Twitch. That's where everybody's gonna go.
Yeah, guys, follow me on Twitch. I'll be on there streaming more games and having more.
As a Twitch affiliate, I feel like you should use Twitch more.
Thank you. And as a Twitch partner, I appreciate your comment from a young Twitch affiliate like yourself.
Good.
Yes. This is business, kids.
Twitch sponsored this.
Sponsor Twitch. Twitch sponsor us.
Twitch.com.
I got friends at Twitch. I need to
Jonesimusprime.
I need to reach out and tell them to put me on the front page. But
give us all the bits.
I need to stream more though. I don't stream enough.
Stream every day.
I know, but
stream every day.
I do have time, but I don't like to sit down and just like sit in front of computers every day if I have to. It's bad for your back. It's not great. What we're doing right now is not that great for our backs. Also, it's just one of those things where you turn into a couch potato, and I don't want to turn into one. So
I'm already there.
All right. Well, tomato. All right. We're going to move into our last, I think this is our last subject, which is going to hopefully only last us. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we have this much time. We have like 6 minutes to talk about this. I think that's enough.
I think we can do it.
All right. Here we go. We're talking about the Defenders and
we're talking about Iron Fist.
And Iron Fist. A little bit of both.
Okay. Let's do Iron Fist first.
Okay.
The worst.
Oh my God. Start talking about it. I want to see how much time's on the camera. Keep going. You're good.
Guys, I was trying to be excited and optimistic about Iron Fist, but it has literally become the worst Marvel thing ever.
All right, I do not agree, but I will let you get your points.
Stay corporate. There we go.
Stay corporate.
Corporate Marvel.
You mean stay biased or unbiased?
Corporate JD because he wants to be in a Marvel show.
I don't want to be in a Marvel show.
He'll be the new Falcon in the reboot.
I don't want to be the new Falcon. Can you finish talking about why you don't like Iron Fist?
Okay, look, they hired an actor. Okay, slight spoilers. I'm going to spoil the shit out of it.
It's late.
It's been months. They hired an actor that has no background in martial arts.
Okay.
So everything he does, he's supposed to be the most badass kung fu master, hands throwing mother effer in the series of Marvel's like entire history, and he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing outside of standard yoga poses.
That's not what they're selling, though.
No, that's not the point.
Not what they're selling, bro.
A godlike hand kung fu master.
Nope.
Nothing. See, and the thing is, he doesn't get his mask at all.
This is true. That was awkward.
So, like, the only thing about it, like, I wish they would have gave him his mask is because if they were to do that, like Daredevil, he had dope fight scenes because they had somebody who they could hide under the suit to do the actual, like, fight scenes. So it would have been like, okay, you have him as the face when he doesn't have it on, but when he's, like, in Iron Fist mode, ready to whoop ass, they have a super dope martial artist that actually knows what the hell he's doing.
So the main thing you hate about Iron Fist
is the actor. And the goddamn Meachums. They focus way too much.
But it was a decent storyline though.
I was expecting at the end for Iron Fist to throw hands with another kung fu master and not an old man with a pistol on top of a roof.
All right, but you sound like a little kid. You sound like a little kid who didn't appreciate. I
appreciate Iron Fist. Iron Fist does not fight people in suits. Iron Fist fights
marvelous it's an adaptation
from heaven.
It's not a source. You know it's not. You knew that going in.
His glowing hands.
You saw the trailer and knew that.
Glowing feet, and they fight each other.
But you saw the trailer.
In Kumite.
You knew that the trailer did depict something that was.
I didn't know the Meachums would be in it that much.
That's not what you're bothered by.
I hate the Meachums.
You don't hate the Meachums. You hate what's his name? Rory Brand or whatever his name
Rory
is.
Bobo?
What's his what's his name? Randy Brand.
Rory Bobo.
What's his name?
I don't know the actor's name.
Yes, you do. Randy. What's the name of the kid?
Oh,
what's Iron Fist's real name?
Danny Rand.
Danny Rand. Look, here's the thing. I didn't
Tyrell.
Here's the thing. I didn't love it either. But I can respect what they did with it, because what they did with it was they took the worst situation and tried to make it as good as they could. Yes, the guy is not a martial arts god, but this is not about this is not telling you a story about martial arts, dude. That's who the character is. That's not what this story is about. The story, it had depth. It talked about how there was a guy who came back from the dead. These let me finish. It had people. It had Danny Rand, who obviously was lost. The actor is not necessarily a bad actor, but I feel like they gave him bad direction.
I hope he's better in Defender.
I don't think he will, because we saw the trailer and it doesn't look any different. But with that being said, I don't think it's about the actor being bad as much as they're just steering the character in the wrong direction. They're making him it's like he's a wimpy little baby who just is so gullible. That was my worst problem with him. I was like, why do you believe everyone? But I guess because he left for so long, and he's still in a mindset of a child in a sense.
Yeah.
But if you would, there you go. There you go. We're thinking logically about the show now. All right. So
you want thinking logically. Okay.
I'm not done. I'm not done. Logically, yes, he should be a dope martial artist, but you're Daving it right now.
No.
You're Daving it. Dog, he doesn't know how to do roundhouse kicks properly.
No.
Can I finish?
Okay, go.
No, you go. I don't know what I was going to say.
Okay, look. My problem is Iron Fist. The immortal Iron Fist. The man who's supposed to...
It's an adaptation. Remember that while you're saying these things.
Let me finish.
Uh-huh.
The man whose sole purpose is to defeat the Hand, and he fights the Hand, same people who fought Daredevil.
Yep.
Why do the Hand send their worst lackeys to fight their super enemy instead of sending undead ninjas to fight a blind man with sticks?
Because obviously Daredevil's more popular.
No.
He is.
I know that, but at the same time, logically, if somebody who you wanted
you're not looking at this from didn't you go to film school?
Armies of ninjas.
How do you go to film school and not know how business is done?
Because I wanted to see armies of ninjas getting
Because you want to be a little kid when you're watching these movies. You're not a kid.
Fists.
You're a grown man. Grown man who knows how marketing works.
Undead ninjas.
Jesus Christ.
They can only be defeated by the Hand of the
Daredevil is the ringer. He's the number one in the Defenders.
Yes.
Luke Cage is a strong second because he's a black man who can take bullets to the chest and not die. That is very rare in today's economy.
It's an amazing superpower.
Jessica Jones is personally my worst. I don't like her at all.
I like Jessica Jones way more.
I do like Jessica Jones' show better than Iron Fist because I just don't like the character. But I don't like her. I like her more than I like Danny Rand. I just personally didn't love Jessica Jones.
And the very pretty hobo.
Yes,
the good hair.
Which I auditioned for. That was the one I did. That was him. That was Malcolm, right?
Yeah, JD could have been Malcolm.
I could have been Malcolm, but I did a very terrible audition, and if I showed it to you, you would be appalled.
I want to see it.
It's probably somewhere on my hard drives. I don't know, but we're going to lose our camera. If we do, I apologize. Let me continue to this last point.
Go for it.
I understand your hate for Iron Fist. It was the hate that I had when seeing the end of Luke Cage and I was hearing Carl, and also that ridiculous 1 hour episode about him in jail growing a fake ass hairdo for 4 months. I hated that. You know why we hate these certain areas of the show? Because they are taking these big budgets and making these shows too long. I watched somebody who said if they were cut down into 8 episodes, I think they could actually get the show done right. Or 9 or 10, I don't know. 13 is overkill. They're stretching out BS at that point. And Iron Fist is just a story about a guy who's supposed to be badass who isn't. I don't know why they did that to him. I don't know why they're doing that. They got the first 3 right. I don't know what happened. But now they're beefing it. And with that, I just personally think that hey, Iron Fist is he's just the guy you gotta accept as the boring one. You do not have high hopes for him anymore. You gave him 13 episodes of your time and you said, F that. Do not expect him to be dope in Defenders. He's not going to be.
Unless they give him the mask when they hide him.
No, they're not.
The best Iron Fist.
They're not going to. They're going to give him curly hair.
Fist.
They're going to give him cute curly hair because the actor does not. First off, think about it from a logical standpoint. Actors do not get paid to not show their face. He's a star. He does not want to cover his face. He's probably had that conversation. Will Smith had it. That's why we had Deadshot with freaking face with his face open for half the movie.
That doesn't exist.
You didn't see that movie?
No.
It was trash. Will Smith shouldn't have wasted his time with a film like that. He's too big. He's too big for that film. Too big for that film. Okay? He's Will Smith. He's not Will Smith and the boys. You can't do a movie justice with a guy who trumps every actor on the bill. Okay?
Don't say that word here.
What, Trump? Shut up, Paul. Okay, look. All I gotta say is Iron Fist is not terrible, and I only say that because the storyline was actually interesting. It actually got me going out of my seat. Like, wow, regardless of how, I feel like they knew that Iron Fist was so bad that they had to make the Meacham story interesting. And you wanted more of Danny Rand crying and throwing bows with people who didn't matter.
No.
It would have been boring. Think about the movie with all Danny Rand stuff. Would you have liked that? Danny Rand, the way it is. Take the Meachams out. And you give them more episodes of Danny Rand crying, throwing bad kicks and bad kung fu hits.
Can I raise my hand?
Yeah, go for it.
Question? Do they show any of this stuff from Kung Lun?
You want a Kung Lun scene? Sure.
Because like they
half-assed one.
They talk about Kung Lun.
Oh,
are we?
No, we're doing audio now.
Okay. The problem with Kung Lun is they keep talking about Kung Lun and they never, ever show it. Ever. I want to see what that's about. Like, that's such a big part of his character is like this time in Kung Lun, and the only thing they do is just show him as a kid getting beaten by sticks, reliving my childhood. But they show Kung Lun. They don't show Kung Lun, is what I'm saying. And then, like, you think we're gonna get a tease about it at the end? Spoiler alerts for those we've been spoiling the shit about anyways. It's gone. It's just a mountaintop. So I want to know what Kung Lun's like. They talk about it so much. Davos shows up out of nowhere, talking about we need to go back, but they don't ever explain why Kung Lun was so dope. So like that's always like one of my issues with that as well. Like, yeah, Kung Lun. I taught at Kung Lun, and no, nothing. They don't ever show Kung Lun. And JD is fiddling with the camera right now.
Not good enough to talk on your own.
I'm done. I made my point.
All right, here I come.
Daredevil fought undead zombies. Cool names. It had to use bullets to kill them with the Punisher. While Danny Rand can't fight men's with hatchets. Men's with hatchets, because it's plural. Multiple, well done.
True. So yeah, guys, we got our camera back towards the end, but I mean, hey man, Iron Fist, dude. Just you know what it was? You know why you don't like it? Because they set the bar high with those 3 previous ones. And you were sitting back saying, damn, Netflix gets it. All the movies that I go see in these theaters and they're crap, or I go see like a bad DC film, or I go see a meh Marvel film. This is what I like. It's action, blood, guts, curse words. It's realistically a pull from the comics to the screen. That's why you loved it. So they flubbed it with one character, and now you just discredit everything they did.
Not everything.
Okay, but you still don't give them any credit for the stuff that they've given you before. And now you're sitting back, oh no, he doesn't wear his mask, and his hand doesn't glow when it needs to glow.
I'm just saying it logically in film.
Let's just be honest. They messed up on one. Hopefully, Defenders will bring you back. There's no way you can hate Defenders. You know why? Because they've got 3.
Got Luke Cage.
They got because 1 out of 4 people is a bum, and the rest you're gonna enjoy. Or if in my case, 2 out of 4. I don't like Jessica Jones. No.
What is her superpower?
No sexist intent here. I just personally think she's a corny character.
She's just strong, right? I forgot.
She's strong, and I think she heals, and I don't know. I think she's like, I don't know. She's white.
Guys,
that's always been a superpower.
Down below.
Yeah, let us know what Jessica Jones' power is in the comments below.
I feel bad for Rosario Dawson's character, though.
Was she dying? Did you spoil something?
No. It's because she's in love with Luke Cage. But we all know Luke Cage and Jessica Jones get married and have a baby.
That's in the comics. That's not going to happen in this adaptation.
And then Misty Knight and Danny Rand get together, and then they become...
Do you want to ruin it for everybody or what? How about we just tell it? Why don't you can't you keep this to yourself?
70 years of comics I'm ruining?
Yeah,
ruining
for us millennials, us Generation Zs who don't know anything about comics. How about that, old man? Okay. Bitter Budden. How about that?
Fuck that! 70 years of history, and you come in here with your redhead Twizzler ass.
I do not like you. I think you're a terrible, terrible rapper.
Oh, I heard a...
Did it cut again? Whatever, guys. We're going to end the podcast here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, share. Links in the description below. Check out Paul's stuff. Oh, speaking of which, we're going to have a reaction video on Paul's channel of us watching The Defenders and then giving a little bit of an in-depth review. Go watch that. It'll be linked somewhere, hopefully, by the time this is out. Besides that, you guys have been great, and we love you long time. Check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud, and subscribe to us and leave us a review on both if you don't mind. We would love to see those, and also hit the like button or upvote them. I don't know how that works. Paul, I don't know if the camera's on. Say something.
Oh, my bad. I was giving the peace sign. All right. Love you guys. Love you long time.